It's thrifting time!
1, 2, 3, 4.
The first thrift store I went to was Loop Garms. So for this thrift store, I had high expectations because it was featured in a bunch of articles, and I must say, my expectations were met above and beyond.
So welcome to Loop Garms. I'll give you all the introduction together. So
Okay.
we've actually been here for 4 years already. We are essentially a curated vintage clothing store. What we do over here, 80s, 90s, 2000s, pop culture related vintage. A lot of movie tees, music tees, cartoon tees, stuff of that nature. Let's have fun, look it up, no worries.
So in the store, they didn't only have clothes, they also had a bunch of vintage records, board games, toys, cameras, and collectibles. Cool! They have an instant camera. They had vintage graphic tees, jackets, windbreakers, jeans, and even shoes. One thing that I was really looking for was vintage varsity jackets with leather sleeves, and I saw this one jacket that I really liked, but mom talked me out of it because of the price. It was $154. So it was pricey. But FJ did explain that it's because it's vintage Nike, it's authentic. I also found this really cool jacket that was very Top Gun. I'm imagining that this is Miles Tellers. And I ended up fangirling about it with FJ as well.
The guy is so fun. Like, him and Stella. Yeah. And then we're gonna watch it. I'm like, I love him also. I'm looking at this on TikTok as well. Can you tell me about that scene?
Oh my gosh.
The beach scene. That makes nothing.
They're just playing.
He's so handsome, he
well,
doesn't even do anything.
yeah.
I thought that was a running scene. No, they just threw a ball, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're so simple. We're such simple creatures.
So the next thrift store I went to is called Stakeout, which is actually Loop Garms' sister thrift store. They're literally a few steps away from each other. Definitely adds to the value of a visit.
Welcome to Stakeout. So as you know, actually we're the same people that open up the place over here from Loop Garms. With Stakeout over here, the concept's a bit different. Mainly over here is more about having fun, trying out new stuff, new outfits, got a bunch of items for you guys to explore around. The whole idea over here, we want to encourage customers, just have a comfort zone, go crazy with the outfits, try and explore things you guys are not used to wearing on a daily basis. I'll quickly share with you guys our pricing system in store over here, how it works. It works a bit different compared to Loop Garms. Over here, we run by a tier pricing system in store. So if you all see through the 1 piece, 3 piece, 5 piece price for this particular item, actually the whole idea over here is the more you buy, the cheaper the items will get.
Thank you so
fun
much.
exploring.
Thank you. Compared to Loop Garms, they are more affordable, especially with their clever way of decreasing the price the more items you bought. And they do also have a bigger collection compared to Loop Garms. I found another jacket there that was very Top Gun. They had a bunch of Champion, Carhartt, Levi's, and Tommy jeans as well. The most though, like I love the clothes, I love the collection, but the people, the vibe. It's like you go there and they're your best friends instantly. They talk to you about anything and everything. They're very accommodating, they guide you around. They're just super cool, and oh, like
child. Anyway, so
these two thrift shops will forever be part of my must-go-to places in Singapore. Forever. I will be bringing my kids here, like, just you wait. So one thing that I noticed about the thrift stores in Singapore is that they were actually pretty close to each other. By that, I mean like 15 to 30 minutes. Like, it's like close in the sense that you can walk there if you're up to it, and you will pass by some pretty cool stuff that aren't very touristy and that you wouldn't have seen if you took a cab or a taxi. On the way to the next thrift store, we found this really aesthetic cafe called Miss Durian. They sold a bunch of durian flavored delicacies. It was very Instagrammable, and I saw these really cool murals as well. The next thrift store that I went to was non-mainstream. Again, a bunch of streetwear stuff, tees, hats, reworked bags, really cool button-downs that reminded us of vintage movies like Grease. Isn't this their uniform? Windbreakers, jackets, and joggers from brands like Nike and Champion, cargo pants from Wrangler and Dickies, a bunch of corduroy jeans, many of them being from Burberry. We even found this really cool Disney leather varsity jacket that I was obsessed with. I wanted it so bad, but I had already bought a varsity leather jacket from Stakeout, so I was really urging Denise to buy it, but she didn't. Every time we bring it up now, she always says how she regrets not buying it, so lesson learned. You're in Singapore, buy the damn jacket. Splurge a little, you know, it's a vacation. I do have to say there's this one rack that really stood out to me, which was the rack of reworked jeans. They had denim jeans that are patched and these patched corduroy jeans that I was obsessed with as well. So many patterns, colors, and so cute, dude, like so cute. I tried one on and fell in love and obviously bought it. And like the shops before, the guy working there was so friendly. He asked if he could say hi to the vlog as well. So cute.
Thank you so much. Are these also for... No, they're not for sale. Okay. Just checking. Thank you so much.
Here's the thing though, like I said, I only went to 3 thrift stores, but before I went to Singapore, I did do research of my own on the best thrift stores in Singapore. I narrowed it down to 9. That was my goal. Visit all 9 thrift stores, but obviously I wasn't able to because I'm super pressed for time. All 9 thrift stores are pretty close to each other, so if you're up to it, take a walk. Singapore is full of super cool places that you can only discover if you walk around and go around like a local. I'm going to be putting the information of all the 9 thrift stores down below. So if you're going to Singapore anytime soon, you can just check it out. It includes what they sell, what time they open, what time they close, and where they're located. Excuse my handwriting though, I made it like map style so that you can like clearly see it and like plan out which one to go first, next, and last. And these 9 thrift stores, by the way, they're not all streetwear. Some include designer brands like Chanel, Louis Vuitton. Others include styles from the 50s. So they're like all around. It's just that the 3 that I went to when I was in Singapore was for streetwear. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. Remember, silliness leads to happiness and it doesn't hurt to be extra kind every single day. I'll see you guys next week. All the love as always from your Manny Girl Sophia. Excuse the messy hair, by the way. I accidentally cut my hair. That was a big mistake. Anyways, bye!